welcome to day 2 of writing camp. I am so excited you're here, and you can tell Ranger's excited too. Yesterday I did a little writing while I was inside, and I hope you did too. Remember what we learned yesterday, right? We learned that you can think of something you love, right, when you don't know what to write about, right here. Well, I'm going to add a little post-it to it today because we're going to learn how you can think of something you love, but you can also think of a strong feeling. So watch what I did in my notebook. I'll show you what I did yesterday and even what I did this morning. So yesterday I thought of someone I loved, and I put Ranger and Hoppy's names right at the top, as you can see. And then I listed exactly some small memories I have of times that Ranger and Hoppy made me laugh or we had a problem and I could write about. So let me read those to you. I wrote, Ranger grabbed a chocolate bar from my son Connor's room. Remember I told you that story? And then Ranger lost his coat. And then the day Hoppy took a ride on an airplane. So I picked one of those and I decided then which one to write. Well, this morning, again, I wasn't sure what to write about. And so I tried a new strategy. I tried the strong feeling strategy. And so what I did was I took a strong feeling, I picked helpful, and I put it right at the top of my paper again. And then I thought about, what are some times that I've been helpful? And so I thought, what are some small moments? Because I could write a fiction story about a time I've been helpful. I could make a narrative, a personal narrative story about a time I've been helpful. I could make a poem about it. I could write an informational book about how to be helpful. I could even take any of those and make them into a comic book or graphic novel. I could do any of those things today with helpful. So let me show you what I wrote about being helpful. One day, my husband George lost his wallet, and I searched and searched, and there it was, under the seat of the car. So I wrote that down. Another time, Ranger jumped on a friend's lap, and this was a good thing because she was a little bit sad. And Ranger came up, jumped on her lap, and gave her a big lick right across the cheek, and she started laughing. Another time, my friend wanted to make some soup, and she didn't have a giant pot, and I shared one with her. So those are all stories that I might write today. So writers, when you are trying to think about what to write about while you're home, you can think, remember our steps? You can think of someone you love, you can think of a strong feeling, and then don't forget what we learned. You're going to list those small moments like I showed you what I did in my notebook. You're going to touch and tell and story tell, and you're going to draw and write. In Padlet today, I'm going to put the story I wrote about Ranger. Now you're going to see in my writing, it's certainly not perfect, and you're going to see little stars by my writing. That's where I think I'm going to add to it. So we'll check out Padlet and you'll see my story about the day that Ranger lost his coat in the woods. Happy writing, writers!